Welcome back to another tarot reading with your girl. It is a short reading today, and we are going to be doing what intentions should you set for this quarter. This quarter being winter quarter. It's about a month into the winter. After the winter solstice on December 21st. So let's get into this pick a card. I have 3 piles for you all, and I'm going to show you the piles close up. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Let's do a 10-second meditation starting now. Pile 1, I chose the carnelian tumbles. This is your reading. You already know we get started with the angel numbers. What intention should you set? Maybe these angel numbers will bring you something. I had to turn off the music to mute the noise in the background, so sorry, y'all. Your angel number is 222. Okay. So I already shuffled y'all cards. This is going to be a real short read. Your first card you got is Justice. Second, the Hierophant. Then you have the Temperance in reverse. Right off the bat, you got 3 major arcanas. The Moon, the 4th one. And this represents all 4 of the elements. The Justice, air, Hierophant, earth, Temperance, fire, and the Moon, water. And then you have 9 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the Empress, and lastly you have the 8 of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck you all have Ace of Wands. The 8 of Wands, you have the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you all have creative projects, and I'm not surprised that you all have like a lot of creativity and like fire energy in this with these carnelian tumbles that you are attracted to, because the carnelian crystal is connected to the sacral chakra, which is all about creation. It's like sensuality. So I feel like you all, with the Justice, the Temperance, and the 6 of Pentacles, I think there's a need to balance here. So you all might be so passionate and so eager to create and move forward with y'all projects, your passion projects, y'all partners, that you aren't allowing yourself to receive or to gain like any lessons, any growth from this. So with this Hierophant, I think there is a need to learn, but also a need to reflect here, that you all are not like doing. I think you all are trying to I feel like this is rushing the process, and I think because you aren't getting the results that you want, you might be in a little bit of a negative type of mindset, or you might be kind of you might feel like you're lacking or you're not doing something right. But I don't think that's the case. I think things are going to start to produce better results once you take breaks for rest, and once you give yourself the opportunity to learn from how far you've come. I think with this Temperance card in reverse, I don't think that you all are doing things in moderation, and it might be taking a toll on your physical health and your body. And then with this 9 of Wands here, I think there's a need to protect your energy, because that's what I heard when I pulled that card. I think you all need to protect your energy and protect yourself from burnout, I think, or from being too erotic and acting on impulse instead of thinking. I think there's a need to balance out your heart and your head a little bit, and maybe even bring some of your intuition in it too. But yes, you all are creating something divine. I think you all are on the verge of creating something big with all these major icons. Like you all might have big purposes or big intentions, big goals, and big dreams. And obviously, big dreams take time to manifest. So instead of trying to micromanage the universe or trying to rush those manifestations in, take breaks in moderation, balance out your time with rest and with action. Give yourself time to learn. I think you all definitely do need to prioritize learning. If I hadn't already said that before, I think that you all need to do more research too on whatever it is that you are trying to build or create. And if this is about relationships, maybe you need to learn your partner a little bit more, learn more about yourself and your like love language. I have some messages from the Rebel deck. They're pretty blunt, so sorry, I don't want to offend you all. I'm just a messenger. Rebel deck. What intentions took my power one set? It says, ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on the internet or your friends. Listen to a damn professional. So yeah, some of y'all might need like therapy or expert help or like consultants maybe. A marketing expertise. Maybe you all are fighting to get recognition for what you have been doing, and that takes time to build yourself or build a brand. But intuitively, I think you all know like what you're doing is the right thing for you. So just keep going with that, but just be patient. Okay, what else? Some good shit is about to happen. Look, you got some synchronicities. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Yeah. So I think that's y'all's fears and insecurities or your impatience. Again, just because results aren't producing when you want them to happen doesn't mean that something isn't going to happen for you. Let's get one more. What intentions should my power one set? Yeah, you are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. So yeah, some of y'all are giving too much energy to what's not happening, and it's kind of messing with your head a little bit with this. And swords, you're putting yourself in a little bit of a mental prison, and you're not giving yourself enough credit. And you're talking down on yourself, like maybe it's you, or maybe you're doing something wrong. No, things will happen when they're meant to happen. Set clear intentions, obviously, about what you want to manifest. Put more playtime in your schedule and more time to learn your craft, perfect your craft, and take breaks to do stuff that kind of releases that tension. It creates that creative energy into something else, something more fun and less serious. And that's all the messages I have for you. Thank you for letting me be your reader today. See you later, Pal One. Flower, agate, tumbles. This is your read. I'm going to do one angel number for you. And this might help you figure out what intentions to set for the rest of this winter quarter from now until the beginning of spring on March 21st. So your number is 9271. 9271. Let's do a song too. I don't know if I did a song for Power One. I hope I did. Okay, so your song is. No, I did not. Oops. It's Love Like This by Natasha Bedingfield. Love Like This. Alright, so let's get into your reading, Pal 2. Your first card, Your first card that you got was the Eight of Pentacles. Then you got the Sun, the Star, the Ten of Swords, the Hermit in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Chariot in Death. So immediately I'm getting the impression that you all are going to be working hard on something, and I think that is building a better material foundation for yourself. Throughout this reading, I got the impression that you all might be in relationships that you could be financially depending on your partner, and I think you know that it's time for that to change. So you have to build your own material foundation and start making your own money. And for some of y'all, that could be because your partner is neglecting you, or they aren't making you happy right now, and you are aware that the relationship it's time for it to end. So you have to become more independent as you prepare yourself to walk away from this person. With this Hermit card in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Death card as well, that's where I get in the Six of Swords. I do think that you all are walking away from a current love situation and possibly finding love elsewhere, or building more self-love for yourself, because you are aware that you deserve better than this. With the Eight of Pentacles, I kind of get the impression that you want a career for yourself, and your partner might not want that, and you don't like that. You don't feel like you should have to shrink yourself or change who you are or what you want. I would like to make someone else happy, so you're going to find it elsewhere. With the Sun and the Heart card, the Sun is ruled by Leo, and Leos rule the heart. The Star is ruled by Aquarius, Leo's opposite, and they rule the head. So I do think that your heart and your head is in agreement, and that is why you are ready to let this situation go. Now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles. And with Two of Pentacles, it could be about juggling, but often the Two of Pentacles is saying that you're juggling too much, and you should let something go. And I think for a lot of y'all are deciding not to juggle a relationship. Maybe you don't want to have to deal with the responsibilities of that, along with building a career for yourself, or you don't want to have to juggle someone else's feelings while you are on the path to success, and you don't want to deal with like coddling their ego and their sensitivity towards your success. So you just like, well, I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna let them go. And I think that is going to be really successful for you, because I think that person might literally be dead weight, or they could be a test from the universe. Because I do think with this Death card and the Ace of Cups, as soon as this one ends, a new one will be beginning. And I think it will be with a better love choice. Because I think this person is really not an option for you anymore. I do think that they are either just a stepping stone to the love that you deserve, or they are a test from the universe for you to figure out your own self-worth. So let's get some messages from I hate the box on this. It was printed incorrectly, but I'm gonna get some messages from my deck, the 1133 Awakening deck. Yeah, y'all got a lot of major arcana, so I do think that y'all have big dreams for yourself, and you're building a legacy for yourself, a brand, an image for yourself. And this person, they could be jealous of that, or they're just holding you back. So your intentions will be letting them go while building yourself up. Okay. Okay, so the first message you have is your path could be right in front of you, but you are taking the easy route, or you are blindfolded. Yeah, I think this person might have been a distraction. And I think you are waking up to that. They are, some of them might intentionally be distracting you because they might not have any clarity about where they want to go in life. So they kind of want you to stay where they at, and they don't want you to go above them. And others, they might not be intentionally doing that, but if they can't respect your boundaries and support you, then what else can you do? Okay. Oop. You have, are the people around you fulfilling you or draining you? I think this reading kind of answered that for you already, and you already know the answer. And I think this, I don't think that this is going to be taken lightly, but this Ten of Swords, which is usually a painful ending. I think y'all do really love this person, but you just know they aren't for you. My heart goes out to y'all. Sorry about that, but you only have one life. You gotta live it for you. Okay. Let's get one more. These are all upside down. You have healing is a journey. Yeah. This is going to take time to get over. I trust that, I believe in that. Ooh. Then you have stop pretending to be someone else and accept that they don't like you for you. So yeah, I think you know that you are meant for something else, and this person is kind of wanting to keep you humble or keeping you they want to mold you into what they want you to be, which is, it feels like more of a housewife type or someone that is not the go-getter type, because they aren't that. So if that's not you and you want to create a life for yourself, then you know what you have to do. So those are the intentions you should set. Thank you for letting me be your reader today. Let me know down in the comments if this resonated. Love y'all. Goodbye. Hey, Pal 3, if you chose this Moonlight Oblique, this is your reading. I think it's called Oblique, or that's how you pronounce it. Let's get into your angel numbers. I only did one for the other two, so I'm going to do one for you too. So I've seen this quite a few times today. 6, 2, 3. Y'all's number is 623. Alright, let's do a song to describe what intentions you should set this quarter from today until the end winter or the beginning of spring, March 21st. It's Sativa, but by Janae Aiko. Sativa. Alright, let's get into y'all read. I already pulled your cards. For your first card you have is the Death card. Let me show y'all. Death. You have the 10 of Cups. You have Judgment. You have the 5 of Swords along with the 6 of Swords. The 5 and the 6 of Swords. You also have Temperance. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and you have the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So with this path, I feel like you all might be workaholics here, or you might take chasing the bag a little bit too seriously, and you are neglecting your relationships, because you all have the Death card, the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, Temperance in reverse, and then all of these Pentacle cards, including the 4 and the 5. So I do think you all might be well off or have foundations to be well off, but you spend so much of your time trying to build more wealth for yourself that you are kind of, like I said, neglecting all those people that want to spend time with you. And with the Temperance card, I do think that, because that usually means access or like extremes, I think y'all take working to the extreme, to the point where you're taking on extra shifts, or you're always missing events and gatherings because you're working, but you don't have to work, you choose to work. And that's putting a strain on your relationships. And I think people have already confronted you on this, and you might be treating them like they won't go anywhere, or it doesn't matter, like you're doing this for work. It's not like you're out here doing anything else. You're not spending your time like fucking off or something, but I think you are taking these people for granted and you're assuming that they won't leave. But the way that these cards are looking, they are on the verge of leaving. So if you don't start making time for these relationships, they gonna bounce. And then you have the Knight of Cups at the bottom. I definitely think that you all need to prioritize your relationships a little bit more. And if you aren't the person that is working and this is your partner, then maybe you should consider walking away. Because sometimes people need to lose you in order to respect you, or to realize how much you meant to them. Why it's like that, I don't know. But that's what the messages are saying. That's what I'm getting. And I really do think that with the Knight and the Page of Pentacles, y'all are pretty solid. Like, I think some of y'all are just choosing to work. Maybe you do love it, but if you love these people just as much, then you need to show them that. Okay, so I have some messages from my 1133 deck. Let's see, what does that say? Also, with this Mookaite crystal, this is a grounding stone. So I do think that you all need to get grounded in your priorities. I think y'all need to like really figure out what your priorities are, where they lie, and how to balance them out. Because if your only priority is working, then that's all that you're gonna have. Or if your priorities are like material, your material life, that is all that you will have. You won't have this 10 of Cups. But if you desire this, then you need to balance that out with your work and building your material wealth like you want. Because you can have it all, but if you want it all, then put time and energy into it all. You can't expect happiness with someone that you never see, or that you never make time to see. So again, get grounded in your priorities and reprioritize your life first. That's y'all's intentions. So, you cannot be a good partner if you are not a good friend. So yeah, I think some of y'all need to reestablish. Maybe this could be about your friendships and not romantic connections, but if they are about romantic connections, maybe rebuilding a friendship could really save your relationships at this point. Because a lot of your families are, or your lovers and your families are seeing you in this 5 of Swords energy, and in this 4 of Pentacles energy, which is like a selfish, know-it-all type of energy. Or the 5 of Pentacles, their opinions and their view of you is lacking now because they're not seeing you. You're becoming a stranger to them more and more. Or vice versa if this is about someone else. But this says just say fucking and do what makes you happy. So if this is what you want, then you're going to pay the consequence of that, which is losing the people that you care about. But if that's going to make you happy, then do you. But if not, then take some time off. Or talk to people, communicate, and help them help you build a better schedule for them. Okay, so this says realize that if something didn't happen, it probably wasn't meant for you. So take that how it resonates. And then I see listen to angel frequencies and Reiki. And the last card is you are a starseed or light worker. Pay attention to your dreams. I think the part that you should pay attention to is to pay attention to your dreams. So maybe you all have been seeing like breakups, or you've been seeing your future in your dreams. And maybe your dreams, again, is this 10 of Cups. But for you to get to that, you might have to let go of something first. And that might be access overindulgence of working and money chasing. So that is y'all's read. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if this reading was about you or someone else down in the comments. Like, subscribe.